when did you get the call here?
Yeah, so we got dispatched to MP Dodge Park at 17:54. The call was for a 6-year-old child that was missing. When officers arrived, they spoke with the family. There was a little bit of a language barrier. During the conversation, we found out that the child was actually playing near the water when the child went missing. During the investigation, we found there's a strong possibility that the child fell into the water. We were then notified OFD. They have their river search team with their boat in the water. We also had Council Bluffs Fire Department with their boat in the water. Douglas County Sheriff just arrived with their boat. In addition, we had our Able One was up searching the banks of the river. At this point, we have not located the child. We're going to continue to search as long as we can to try and locate him. At that point, I really don't have much more information.
What was the boy last seen wearing, or a description?
We had conflicting information. At first, it was a blue shirt and blue shorts. Some other family members claimed that he had a yellow shirt and maybe red shorts. But he was 6 years old, so a fairly small child. So
I'm pretty sure that he's in the water. Is that what you're kind of going off of?
We do believe, based on where the family members were at and where the child was at when they discovered that he was missing, that it's a great possibility he's in the water. Again, Able One was up in the air. We searched on foot and with Able One in the immediate vicinity in the trees and have not been able to locate him there.
And where exactly was he playing by the water? Was it this area, or was it
it's basically where the cruisers are behind me. If you take that straight east to the river, that's the general location that it was in. Sorry. Work phone.
So you said, how late can you guys search until it just
it kind of depends. When with Able One, of course, they can fly all the time based on their biggest obstacle is weather. So if it's like this, they can search, but they're limited in their capabilities. In water, they're limited on what they can see on heat signatures with their FLIR. OFD and the rescue boats, I think usually the general rule of thumb is once it gets dark, they start weighing the risk of the search team versus the reward, and so that'd be something more that OFD and their command could answer.
How far are you just limiting your search to just this area, just kind of north of the launch area? Or
we
south?
Of course the Council Bluffs boat and the Epley boat all came from down by Epley Airfield, and also they launch at Harrah's for their boat, so they searched on their way up onto the banks. Able One has been down to at least Epley and back. The Douglas County boat has been primarily searching in the area that he went missing. So
what are some concerns when you have a 6-year-old child as small in a river like this?
Yeah, obviously there's just concerns that if he went down in the water, that water is deceivingly fast, and the current, that undercurrent. So even adults, and this isn't the first time that this has happened up here, so it happens to adults, and especially with a child, they're so small that, there's great concern for that.
And you described a language barrier with the family. How's the department helping with communication with that?
We could not find a translator for the language that they speak, but we were able to communicate enough with some other children that were there that we were able to get our basic information. But at first, when we first arrived, we were trying to talk to the adults, and it was just kind of difficult at first to get a good picture of what was going on.
I mean, this is talked every year about child safety around water and everything, and I mean it's just another example of you just got to keep a close eye on small children around water.
Correct. Yeah, and I think it's deceiving down there that the water, the area that they were at, it looks like just a shore of any lake or anything, but you get a little farther out and that water's pretty fast moving through there, and it'll take you out pretty quick.
Yeah. Do you see, because it does move so quickly, do you see the teams moving further down and looking in those other areas where the current?
We've tried that, but we think based on the layout of the river that where he went missing, we feel that there's a possibility that if he's in the water, that it's in a certain area. And of course that can change, but yeah, we're focusing on one general area, and then we'll have to expand that out, further in coming days if we don't locate anything.
Are you going to still kind of keep a little bit of traction on foot, like on ground around the trees and everything, just in case, or pretty much all focus on
just on the river. It's so thick down there. It's very dense trees and weeds, and and our best tool was Able One. So when they went through, we were pretty confident that there's nobody in the trees. So
Can they do anything with their instruments or anything in the water? Find with Able One.
Able One, they're just very limited. I mean, their best is just their visual when it comes to water, because in the FLIR it just detects heat, and that water is one temperature, and so it
doesn't go. Okay.
Yeah, unless something, I'm not an expert, but I think if it's pretty shallow and somebody's close to the water, that they could detect it. But then, if it's to that point, that we should also be able to see it with a boat or on foot, if that makes any sense. But farther down, it's very.
You have a medic leaving. Is it just switching out for? Is it being replaced by another one?
Could be. There's several different units down there.
Okay.
So.
All right.
family down there, I assume.
Families gathering here, and then also across. Yes, correct.
Was there a large group of family here originally, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you mentioned looking in this particular area because of the layout. Do you mind kind of describing what about the layout makes you guys feel like he could be in this area?
Because the river kind of curves in that area, and there's also a cove right next to the area that he was in, along with a jetty with a bunch of rocks. So it was kind of a contained area, and I believe that's why they were down there, was the sand and everything had washed up, and it looks fairly calm in the area that they were in, based on it was kind of protected back in that area.
Great.
I think I'm good.
Anything else we might have missed, Lieutenant?
No, that's it for now.